So breaking news to bring you, and a deal has been agreed between Manchester United and Atalanta for the Brazilian midfielder Ederson. The fee is agreed at £34 million, so €40.5 million, plus £3.8 million in potential bonuses as well. That deal expected to go through before July, subject, of course, to the player having a medical and all the T's and C's going through as well. He'll be 27 on the 7th of July, Ederson, but Michael Carrick looks like he's getting his first signing across the line. Deal agreed between Manchester United and Atalanta for Ederson.
Ederson to Manchester United. Here we go. Deal agreed for the Brazilian midfielder to leave Atalanta and join Manchester United. The first signing of the summer for Michael Carrick. Everything in place between Ederson and Man United on personal terms since 2 weeks ago. As always reported, the deal was advanced and now closed. Also club to club, Man United Atalanta for €45 million package, add-ons included. Ederson will soon travel for medical tests and contract signing. First midfielder to join Man United this summer for Michael Carrick. Ederson, the Brazilian midfielder from Atalanta. Here we go.
Can England win this? Do you believe they will?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I mean, I feel like everyone in the squad, the staff, everyone believes we can win it, but that doesn't come easy, and it's going to come first game, second game. We have to build and build and build, and I think that's what we have to focus on.
Absolutely. Based on the latest reports, Manchester United have agreed a deal worth around £35 million plus add-ons for Atalanta midfielder Ederson, making him the first signing of the Michael Carrick era at Old Trafford. The Brazilian has reportedly agreed personal terms and is expected to sign until 2030 once his medical is completed. Voiceover script, 6 paragraphs. Manchester United have finally made their first move of the Michael Carrick era, and it is a signing that tells us exactly what the new manager wants his team to become. The Red Devils have agreed a deal for Brazilian midfielder Ederson from Atalanta, ending months of speculation and giving Carrick his first major addition since taking permanent charge. After rebuilding United's season and securing Champions League football, Carrick's first priority was clear: fix the midfield. And in Ederson, he may have found the perfect player to start that process. What makes this transfer so interesting is that Ederson is not the flashy superstar many fans expected. He is not a player who dominates headlines with tricks or social media clips. Instead, he is the type of midfielder every successful team needs. Strong in tackles, intelligent in possession, relentless in pressing, and capable of carrying the ball through midfield, Ederson has become one of Serie A's most complete midfielders during his time at Atalanta. It is no surprise that several top European clubs were monitoring him before United stepped in. For Michael Carrick, this signing makes perfect tactical sense. Carrick built his playing career on controlling games from midfield, and his United side already looks far more structured than previous versions of the team. Ederson brings energy and balance that United have lacked for years. He can sit deep, break up attacks, drive forward with the ball, and support both defense and attack. In many ways, he represents the modern midfielder Carrick wants at the heart of his project. The biggest question now is whether Ederson can make the jump from Serie A to the Premier League. Italian football is tactical and methodical, while English football demands relentless intensity every week. The pressure at Manchester United is unlike anything he experienced in Bergamo. Every pass, every mistake, and every performance will be analysed by millions. However, his physical attributes, work ethic, and consistency suggest he has the tools to thrive in England's top flight. This transfer could also signal the end of an era. With Casemiro leaving and uncertainty surrounding other midfielders, United needed a long-term solution rather than another short-term fix.
On the pitch and giving them opportunities is what we are at this club. So there was so many positives today, and we can take that moving forward.
So, Michael, over the last few weeks, you've said a few times that it feels kind of natural almost for you being in the job and being at Carrington. There's been plenty of times that it's looked like an impossible job managing Manchester United. Why do you feel so comfortable in those surroundings? And although it doesn't guarantee anything, do you think it helps that you know the club and you understand what makes the sport tick?
I think it helps that I've been here for a long time and I've seen different levels of success, some ups and some downs. So I've seen it from all angles really. I don't take that for granted, and I don't think that just makes the job easier. And when I say it feels natural, I don't take that for granted. I think it's trying to make the best of the situation really. But I love doing it, and I love doing it. And I think we've got a good idea how we want to move forward, and we've done some good work so far as a whole club and as a group. So a lot of it is kind of what I know, all I know. So I just keep trying to draw on those experiences and trying to shape it how we think and how we want it to look really.
Sorry. Michael, are you aware of the stats about your managerial tenure here? 39 points from 8 games at the end of the season, which would be enough for 87 points in the stretch of the campaign. I know it's not as straightforward as that, but when you have that sort of bank of work, is that something you can project into next season, particularly given the fluctuations of other rivals?
I think the biggest thing you can take from that is the confidence and the belief that putting results together in this league's tough, and a run is challenging. So I think that's the biggest thing. Obviously, it's a whole new start in many ways, but you've still got to draw on talking about experiences of being here in the past and what it's like. I think you always draw on them experiences and take the positives. And the boys have to. I think they need a lot of credit as well as a group for how consistent they've been in different ways we've won games and how strong they are knitted. I think that's really important for us to appreciate, and that's what gives me the encouragement and excitement moving forward, that we've got a real strong foundation now to try and build on.
I know it's the end of the season, but that's obviously your first game in permanent charge. It was your biggest win as well. The club had some pretty bad days here in previous years. Do you feel like that could be seen as you and the team laying down the marker next season?
We generally didn't treat it like that. It really hasn't changed. I half forgot that it was the first game since I've been announced really, because someone asked me about it before the game, because we were just carrying on as normal. I just think it gives us confidence really, and it gives the team confidence as much as anything. And whether that has an effect on others, I don't know, but I think it's for us to draw upon when we get together pre-season. The boys come back from the World Cup knowing that we can trust each other, we can work together.